We're in the car now, headed south on Rock Street, which is a one-way street. There is virtually no traffic on a Sunday afternoon, which is why I picked this time to take you for a ride in my car. We're headed south. We're going to pass some lovely Victorian homes. This is one I've always wanted to own, and her twin sister, which is getting a facelift, it looks like. They've done a lovely job of restoring these. I may have to pull over suddenly. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to run into as we're cruising south. You can see we're going now downhill. So we're leaving the hill section and headed into the south end of town, which is where the mills and such were located. Let this guy pass here. We are now in front of the Fall River Trial Court, which at one time was the BMC Durfee High School, and I'm so glad they did not knock down this beautiful mammoth granite structure. As you know, Fall River is known for a certain shade of rosy colored granite. There were quarries here at one time. Right now I want to show you the planetarium that's in the top of the high school. I think it was the first high school in the country that had its own planetarium. This was a memorial given by the mother of a young son who died tragically, and it was built in 1886, it says on the building. BMC Durfee, 1886. So this is not where Lizzie went to high school. There's the famous clock tower, and this is truly a Fall River landmark. You can see it when you're coming over the Braga Bridge. So we'll go down a little bit further, and you can see we're starting to get into some commercial businesses. I'm filming the east side of the street, and in a few moments we will be, let me see if we can get a good view through my dirty windshield. There's the Church of the Ascension up on the right, and we're just about at the corner of Pine Street where we were earlier. And that's the house up there where Lizzie spent the night after her acquittal. You can see it's very, very close to the Congregational church, which is now coming up in front of us. We're going to pull over here. This was Lizzie's church, and this is where the Holmeses were very influential, prominent members. You see the black shroud on the steeple. A number of years ago, the bricks started to fall down. I think this corner here, and correct me somebody if I'm wrong, here at the corner of Rock and Franklin is where the old Mellon Hotel used to be. Okay, I'm going to try to pull over here if I can. All of a sudden we have traffic coming from everywhere. Let's see if I can get out at this point. It says no parking, but I don't see any police, so let's live dangerously. This was the church where Aerosmith made a video a number of years ago. It's Ruskinian Gothic, red and white brick, and built by Hartwell and Swazey, a very prominent architectural firm from Boston, who also built the Academy building, the theater. It was at one time a culinary school. It was the old church hall where Lizzie had her welcome home dinner when she and the girls returned from the Grand Tour trip. It was a restaurant, and now it is a function venue. They're repairing the steeple at great cost, but I'm so glad this was saved from the wrecking ball. I think I need to jump back in the car People are starting to honk their horn. We'll see you shortly.